Okay, today we're going to look at the Life Basics Ultrasonic Cleaner. So you can use this for jewelry, for watches, and for brushes, and for a variety of things. My main purpose is to use it for watches. And let's just take a look all around. Okay, there is power right there. There's the cord for it right there, so you can just plug it in right there and you start using it. This is the back of it. That's the bottom of it right there. Okay, it comes with a basket, so we remove this part, and you will fill the basket part, or the inside of this, with water up to here. I'm going to demonstrate that for you in just a few minutes. Here's the basket, and you can put your jewelry in here, and then you can just turn it on, set the timer, and you'll be ready to start cleaning some of your jewelry. But you also have this watch basket, which is nice. So if you got a watch, just I'm going to demonstrate for you right now. Here's this watch. You can lay it on the basket itself. And you wouldn't fill it all the way to the top. You would just fill it up to the max, so you're not getting the vessel dirty or anything like that. But yeah, so this is very nice to have that option to do that. You can also put your bracelets and stuff on there if you wanted to. So let's fill it up with some water. I'm gonna take the main vessel off, and then I'm just gonna clean these parts. So let me show you right now that they are a bit dirty. So we're gonna run it through. See right there. I'm gonna take a look at that. We're going to put it in, and then we're going to see if there's the difference from before and after. Okay, there's this part. Okay, let's take a look at that, right, how it looks before we put it in the cleaner. And there's this part too. All right, so let's take it apart, and then we're going to put some water in here, and we'll get it running. Okay, so we have our watch parts in the basket. Next thing we do is we're going to submerge them in the water. So we have the water, and then we have our timer set. 180 is the default, and you can also change it here to 300, 400, and that just means the minutes. So 6 minutes or 90 seconds, 180. So let's just do the regular 180. We're gonna put our top on like this, and then we're gonna hit start. So one thing to note, that it does make noise, so just so you're aware that it's going to get noisy. I'm not going to film it while it does it, but then we're going to come back after we start the process and see how clean it is. So let's get going. All right, so the minute and 80 is done. We're hit 0. This is what it looks like so far. Let's take a look. So you can see there is some residue that I can see that came off the watch. So as I pulled it out, you saw the little residue come off of it, and then you can just kind of brush off any other excess residue. But you can see just by that little amount of time that it got rid of a lot of the dirt. And if we pull it out, so let's take it out, you can see all that what came off of the watch. So for the small amount of time that it was in there, that's exactly what it looks like. So I think it did a great job. If you wanted to leave it in there longer, you can. But as far as I'm concerned, you can see that it cleaned it very well. So I'm just going to put the watch band back on. And there it is. I think it works perfectly. All right, see you on the next one.